Hello people, this is MrMadmaxchaz. Yes, as you can see, there's been a bit of work been done. Yeah, I've done a bit to it. Yeah, it's still a mess in there, but yeah, I've done a bit. I've done so much that I need to write this on there. Hey, why is it picking up? Why is it? Well, no, stupid camera. Yeah, it's had to pick up this because I was waiting for a proper camera to come along so I could video it properly. But yeah. As you can see, work's coming on. I've taken the clip-ons off. They're just on the floor down there. Woo, clip-ons. Strap-on. Don't worry about the brake reservoir being there and upside down and air getting through it because it needs new hoses on it because they're not long enough. Yeah. I mean, there's a headlight that we tried out. It's basically got 5 LEDs, 1 in the middle, 4 on the outside. You know. It is fucking bright, but it's too small for the front, so I've ordered another one. So, you know. Error! Error! Danger, Will Robinson, danger! But yeah, here's the rear end. I've basically just stuck it on there. Shaped it a little bit around the tank, as you can probably see. Just to fit snugly to get an idea what it looked like. Luckily, it goes with the frame angle, as you can see there. Actually goes with the frame. And it doesn't look too bad. I mean, there's some damage to fill there. There's some holes. There, just fill. Repair. Do not sit on because it's quite weak. Also, you'll see there's a triangle sort of shape there. Now that is something we're gonna do today. Well, yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Who gives a shit? So as you can see here, you get to the side. There is quite a gap between the tank and there. Now from there you can definitely see it. Now I would just go along here, cut it down, but then there's that lip, and I mean I'm going to put something behind it, but I'd rather get that as close to there as possible. So what that triangle there is, I'm going to cut that, I'm going to bring it closer together, drill 2 holes, 1 each side, use a bit of plate what I've got to keep it together. And behind it, underneath, I'll just turn it around. Turn it. Behind it, underneath, I'm going to join it. You see where that hole is? It's going to be cut that way. Now put it down. Down, you fricko, they can't see it, you dick. Yeah, cut it there, sort of wider there, really narrow there. Stretch it together at the front. Mat it over after roughing it up so it can grip and, you know, compound in there. Strengthen up some more as well because this is just fiberglass and some points are weak as I put do not sit on it, and it should be a lot closer together. See, you can see there's a crack there. I've highlighted that, I've highlighted that, and I've highlighted that. It's mainly on the mounting points, to be honest. There's not a crack there though. That's weird. It's a lovely shit colour. Look at it. It's got a mounting point there and a mounting point there. I'm trying to avoid putting a mounting point at the rear. The rear light's in the males. In the males. Yeah, that sounds dirty. But no. So that's what we got to do today. We've got to feel this. We got to feel this. We got to... There was another hole. Oh, that was another hole. Feel it. Feel it. Mind you, I cut that out with a cut. Duh! But yeah. Hopefully this isn't too structural. It isn't fucking, you know, give me a bit of trouble. Probably will. It'll probably be like, fuck me, that's hard to bend. What she said. So yeah. Hopefully it gives out a little bit. And then we shall strengthen it, make the mountings, and do it like that. There's all the stuff there. I'll get to it in a minute. For this project, you will need many things. I've mostly got them. So, for the filling of the rear and the holes and the gap in the groove of the middle of the seat, after I finish repairing it, you will need filler. Now, I use P38, it's a filler. It's for stuff that's on the surface basically and for smoothing stuff out. So you need that. It comes with, well, I'll get it back again. Sorry. It comes with, open your basket. It comes with a little application sort of thing and plus mixer. It comes with a hardener and inside there is the main compound. You know, mix it up with some instructions. Whatever you fucking want. Should I put it back in there? Fuck's sake. Get in there. Get in there. No. For the joining, I'm going to use fiberglass. Basically, I have got a lot of matting, fiberglass matting, which is just glass fiber wrap, sort of matte, really rough stuff. I just go out to Halfords and I just buy their resin and hardener kits, which is basically David's fast glass resin, which is that. No extra S on the end of glass, solid, and then a little hardener, which is strangely the same stuff that's coming in there, which is, yeah, do I care? Not really. Easy to follow instructions, pretty good stuff. I mean, I've used it for my mask on my headlight, so that will be the joining stuff. But if you don't know what you're looking for, you can always get the starter kit. Well, this is a senior large kit. It comes with glass resin, as you can see, well, glass fibre, sorry, there, matting. Comes with a brush, mixing palette, some resin and some hardener. I mean, inside, you know, look, that's how it comes. You got the matting in there. I'll get that out, I don't want to touch it too much. But that's what that is, and it's thin sheeting of it. And here it should, where are you? There you go. Yep, there it is. Behind the resin there's a hardener. That is if you don't want to go out and buy this. Now I've already got matting, so I just bought this just in case, because I want to reinforce her seat anyway. So yeah, you do that, you do that. Because I've got my own resin and because brushes do dry quite quickly and the resin does set quick, you just buy a cheap set of brushes. Doesn't matter what's really tight. These were like £4 for a set of 5. I just knocked you. I'm sorry. And for filling and sanding and roughing up, ready to join, and you know, after filling, smooth it out. Some rough foam, sand pads, yeah. They're just for roughing it. Then I've got fine sandpaper, and then I've got to prime it and smooth it and all that shit. So yeah, that's what you need for this project. So, off to do it we shall. Now, as always, working with fiberglass, whether it's already hardened and you're just cutting it, or you're actually making something out of it, out of GRP, glass resin polymer? Yeah, if you're making something out of it, or you're cutting it, or shaping it, or sanding away at it any time, best to wear safety equipment, you know, fucking duh. So, a pair of goggles, just in case some fibres go up in the air. You don't want that shit in your eyes, trust me, they will itch for days. Days! A mask, that goes without saying really, because if you get that stuff in your lungs, it itches. It's basically, it's basically asbestos really. It's gonna fuck you up, gonna get in your lungs, it's really gonna fuck you up. Make you cough, really itchy cough. And gloves, must, because you will be itching in between your fingers, on top of your hands, around your wrists. Oh, tiny little cuts from this glass fibre, tiny little bits from it, it digs in, it's really, really irritating. And of course, where I put it, you can see I'm wearing short sleeves now, but I'm going to put a woolen, sort of woven sort of army sort of long sleeve thing, just to stop the fibres, you know, getting in contact with my skin, because it does itch, really itches on the elbow and stuff like that. Do not try it without wearing all this shit. Gloves, you'll end up replacing them quite a lot because they will rip and they will cut. You wouldn't believe it, but they do cut with glass fibre. So be safe, be seen, act like a dick wearing this, and yeah. Suppose you want to see me with all this shit on, don't you? Yeah, good luck, good luck. Do I look sexy? I feel sexy. I feel sexy. I feel my. Shut up. Now there's many ways of cutting and shaping carbon fibre. What? You dick? No, there's many ways of cutting and shaping fiberglass, GRP, all that sort of things, you know. It's supposed to be professional ways, like, get out my face mask, you know who I am. There's many different ways, yes. I usually use a Dremel with a drill attachment. which if we focus, you're going to focus. Got focus. As you can see, it's got like a saw drill on it. It's very serrated and stuff like that. Or I just use a 3mm drill. A 3mm drill will cut perfectly, especially in a drum wall at high speed. It's going to cut anything like butter. I used it to shape my front fender on Alice. I've used it to actually shape this seat cow on Tiff's fighter. I've used it to cut many belly pans and stuff like that. It's just brilliant. I've gone through many Dremels that way, but for this demonstration, how I'm going to cut this seat cow, we're going to use the old grinder with a cutting wheel. I think that's yeah. Come on, I'm safe with this. I ain't gonna kill no one. I wonder if I did that. I didn't do it. You can't prove anything. Ooh, it's span. As you can see, I've got the lines roughly marked out. You know, I'm going to try and cut it back to there and no further because the seat foam will cover any imperfections that I can't repair with filler. So yeah, the fiberglass. So we're going to do it. So give me my angle grinder. Let me guess, you don't reach, do you? Oh, no, you don't reach, you bastard. I hate you. Give me that fucking plug. Where's the plug? I got your plug. I got your plug. Sorry, not iron. So here we go. No, down you little bastard. Safety goggles on, can't see shit. Mask on. Yes, safety shit. Wrap it around the top of the head, above the ears, so sticks properly. Gloves on, so yeah. Mr. Safety! Hello, I'm special. I'm special. So there we go. We're going to start cutting it now. Now, I probably should have stood the other side, but we'll cut it like this. Fuck it. Ready? Right, what's happened is I've got to cut it a little bit more up there because that's giving it quite a bit of strength actually. So what we're going to do is cut it a little bit up here. Right, now we need to shape it. As you can see now, we got this so we can push it together. I can't see it, there we go. Push it together and it makes that gap a hell of a lot smaller. Fucking effort. As you can see, I've cut it there and a bit up there, which you can't see, which is good. You don't want to see that. And I've braced it a bit, joining it together, because it's basically fiberglass. It will be a lot flatter than that, it will be perfectly flat. But now I've got to cut the grooves out there even more, but not deeper. Just on the edges more, so it grips around there, and it should be pretty flush with that tank. I hope. So I'll come back to you in a minute. Now when working with any sort of material really, you need to wear safety equipment, and glass fibre, well GRP, which is, what is it, glass reinforced plastic. I like to call it glass resin polymer just because it sounds more right, you know, but glass reinforced plastic, you need to wear certain things. Gloves, as you can see me wearing anyway, are a definite must because basically this fiberglass, the matting, the material, it will get in between your fingers there, it will get all over your fingers, and it will actually cut you. Small tiny little cuts. It will itch because of the cuts. It really is an itchy material, so wear gloves, best safe. For your lungs, if you're going to cut it, if you're going to use it because of the what is it, the fucking vapours that come off of the resin itself when it's sitting and everything like that. It's kind of like spray paint, because spray paint's got resin in it, of course, and stuff like that. So a mask, a respirator, either way, anyone you want to use. Ideally, you just use it in an open environment. You just go outside, you know, take a breather, come back in. And just because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. If you're cutting it, definitely. If you're using it, you might get some resin somewhere. Bits of fibre are going to be flying up in the air when you're cutting it, cutting the fibre, ready to mat over, ready to set, ready to make. You're going to wear goggles. These come complimentary of Andy. Thank you, Andy. He got me some safety goggles, because all my goggles are basically... Where the fuck are they? Yeah, see? Exactly. Don't know where they are. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ah, fuck it. Basically all my safety goggles were kind of like that, but not tinted. But they all have scratches on them because they fall off the tops. As you can see, I just chuck them on. Yeah, the mask comes from Tiff's dad, who gets a spray paint and everything else like that. So yeah, safety stuff. Wear it. Suppose you want to show me with it on. Bastards. No. Don't like you anymore. Go away. Hello people, as you can see, I've cut it. I've basically just braced it with 2 holes and braced it. Now I've clamped it together with the joint together. I've cleaned it up a little bit so it's going to get a lot of grip from the new fiberglass going on there. The glass, reinforced plastic shit, yeah, love it. Love making stuff with it. And yeah, I'm now ready to put I put 1 layer of glass fibre, a little bit of resin and another layer. I'll put about 2 layers, but they're really thin layers, just to strengthen the back bit there and the back bit there, because it'll stretch a lot there, but it'll move most there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So here we go. There you go. Get off. Get off. Get. No. No. No, you fucking don't. You bastard. Come here. Fucker. Get. You bastard. Yeah, that brush ain't usable again. Get off. Fuck's sake. Right, you are going to get wrapped up in a bit of tissue. I'm pissing me off. Right there, yeah, you're going to sit there. Good. No! fucking tissue. I hate you. I hate you. Go away. Nobody likes you. Just go on the floor. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore. Lovely. Nice. And lovely. I don't like these gloves, to be honest, because they're powdered, and I hate powdered gloves. There's the tissue. Yeah, and now it's just a waiting game. You won't have to wait long. This will all be set in about 20 minutes. I mean, it says on here half an hour, but fuck off. Wait, actually, no. Yeah, 20 minutes. I was right, but I completely ignored it. I got a little bit over the gel coat, but that stands straight off. It's just hard afterwards, what she said. And yeah, I'll get this kit ready for another batch. I'll wipe that off first. I don't want resin on there. Resin's horrible. And that's fiberglassing 101 with MrMadmaxchaz. This, when I take this clamp off, will not pull apart because the fiberglass is strong, even though it's a thin layer. I have got masking tape at the back. Compliments of Andy. Loretta 4. I put that on and that held it together, so I've got no doubt that the fiberglass will hold it together. It's just I need to do this bit underneath this clamp. No resin. Fuck off. So yeah. Join me next time on MrMadmaxchaz's Crazy Garage Antics.